So martial arts and Bruce Lee, two of my favorite subjects. And of course, they go hand in hand because we can all have opinions on who's the best movie martial artist in the world or who's the best martial artist in the world. Certainly, Bruce comes up tops in really both. Now, of course, there's still a lot of debate. I was just watching a video a couple of hours ago about how Bruce Lee could never fight. He never really had fights. So that's a video. That's a subject for a video another time. But the idea of Bruce being one of the best, or if not the best, movie martial artists of all time. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, Jet Li, Jackie Chan. We can go through the list in terms of his movies coming in top 10, top 5, top 10 all the time. It's a no-brainer. So what's special to me is growing up loving martial arts, karate, kung fu. I used to watch here in the New York City area. I used to watch the WPIX Channel 11 and Channel 5. They had the Kung Fu Theater. And they were one of my first introductions to martial arts. And certainly it was incredible to see these athletes, these actors, doing things that most of us only dream about. My first real introduction was Space 1999, an episode where Maya, the shapeshifter, she turns into a kendo warrior. But that's the most earliest memory of martial arts. But for Bruce Lee, I met a buddy of mine in high school, Dave, and he had the Enter the Dragon VHS tape. And back then, with our VHS recorders or tape recorders, that was the way to go. And I didn't have it, and it was hard to rent it. You'd go to the video store, and it would always be out. So I borrowed Dave's. It was great. But that was my introduction. And then I learned, of course, that he died at such a young age, 32, 33. And it was a really sad thing to hear about the autopsy, the hyper allergic reaction to an analgesic. They said it was like a super aspirin, I believe, which I guess they took it off the market, I'm pretty sure. And that's the official cause of death. But now, in just the last 2 years, we've got another explanation. And this is from how Bruce Lee died from drinking too much water. Researchers. Doctors believe they've discovered the mystery behind the brain swelling that caused Bruce Lee's death. The legendary martial artist and actor died in Hong Kong in 1973 from a brain swelling. But from what doctors say now, though, was caused by drinking too much water. It's an incredible theory. And again, at first blush, you're like, huh? How could this be? The condition is called Hyponatremia. And these researchers are pretty sure. They're the finding that one speculated about his death, including rumors that he was assassinated by gangsters, poisoned by a jealous lover, the victim of a curse, and died from a heat stroke. Scientists make the case that Lee had multiple risk factors for hyponatremia, including high liquid intake, factors that could increase thirst, such as marijuana use, factors that debilitate the kidney's ability to excrete water, such as the use of prescription drugs, alcohol, past history of kidney and injury, or low solute intake. Researchers note his past history that is potentially relevant to his cause of death, including excess water intake. So that's basically the angle, that he was such an athlete, always pushing himself. So he was always drinking a lot of water. But this day, or, hours and hours before, he just drank too much. Years ago, and this is on record, guys, you can look it up, there was an incident of a woman going on a radio show. The DJs had a big video game giveaway. Drink as much water as possible. The person who drinks the most wins. She went on, she drank, and she died from this hyponatremia. So it is an existing condition. People, I guess, don't want to really believe it because they think, wow, Bruce Lee, how could he, pass from too much water intake? But you literally drown in your own fluids, I guess, is the sad way to go. So what do you think? Hope you're subscribing. Hope you're enjoying. See you soon.